Hello there, we're back on Tiermaker. It is time. What is this video playing? Let's close that. Okay, so we're going to predict. No, we're not going to predict. We're going to review every AFL team season with a Tiermaker. Bear in mind, this is being recorded before the Gold Coast Essendon game because I'm on holiday on Wednesday and I'm back on Tuesday, so I can only record them now. So apologies for that. But I'm going to tell you where I would put Gold Coast or Essendon. If they win or lose on Wednesday. But Essendon will probably be in the same place regardless. It's just where Gold Coast are. So that's the only team that might be disputed. Adelaide, fantastic. First place, won the minor premiership. No one expected that. I'm sure people expect them to do well. But first place, aside from some biased Crows fans, no one saw that one coming. So fair play to the Crows. Still not a fan of the logo upgrade, but it is it is what it is. But yeah, fair play to the Crows. Like after the season they had 2 years ago, where they didn't make the 8 because of the umpire decision against Sydney, they looked good that season anyway. And I thought to myself, they're gonna have a great 2024, and they didn't. They were awful. But this season, they're having the season I thought they'd have in 2024, but a bit better than that, even better than I thought they had, because I thought they finished top 4 in 2024, but they've done that this year instead, and it's even better than that. It's in first place. Brisbane Lions, even though they finished top 4, I give them decent. I feel like they could have done better this season, and I think they know that. I think their fans know that. They've not been consistent this season, but I guess consistent enough for top 4, which is what you can ask for already. But you know, they could have finished second, but they had a few bad results this season, and that's why they're not a fantastic season. But definitely they will be a threat in the finals, that's for sure. Carlton, subpar. See, the reason I'm not saying not good enough is because I didn't think they'd be that good anyway. Like, I didn't think they'd be that good this season. So, based on what my perception of them, they're pretty much where I thought they'd be anyway. So, yeah, subpar. I created that tier, by the way. Delete Club and subpar I created. I think the rest of them were by whoever created this tier like a miss in the first place. I edited it together. Collingwood's, I'll put them decent. It would have been fantastic, but they lost 5 out of the last 7. They still finished top 4. So I can't put them average, I think. Because if they finished 5th, I would have put them average. But I'll put them decent. They definitely could have done better at the end of the season. Essendon. Probably subpar. Just based on, like, I thought they'd be bad anyway. Nah, I'll put them there. Not good enough. I just think about the games against, like, North Melbourne, West Coast, Richmond. Like, they won most of those, but they were still, like, all the games they won out of those, they were close. Like, they struggled against everybody, including the lower teams, even though they beat some of them. Fremantle, decent. They made the 8. Fremantle making the 8 is pretty big, so fair play to them. Geelong, I think, fantastic. Not as consistent as Adelaide, but still, I think, not just because ladder prediction, but I think they've been second best. I think they've been brilliant this season. Gold Coast, if they make the 8, decent. Despite their inconsistencies, they've never made the 8. If they make it, regardless of what the standard is, that is a decent season for them, for their standards. If they lose to Essendon, it's average. If they lose to Essendon, they've got a team that's good enough to make the 8. Has to be said. So it could be lower, but based on the fact they've not made the finals ever before, average if they lose, decent if they win. That is the difference for Wednesday's game. And this video, I believe, will be up after the Wednesday game, which would be quite interesting. GWS. For me, it's between here and there. Because of my perspective on them, at the start of the season, I thought they'd do really well. I even said they'd do really well. But they didn't. But they still finished 5th. Which is a decent position for them. And think about the teams above them. based on how the season has gone, I'd give it decent. Based on the context of the season, 5th is decent for them. Hawthorn, average. I don't think we've been that good. We've had some great games, some great moments, but we've had plenty of negatives this season, plenty of bad performances, and plenty of games where we could have won and we just were not good enough. We couldn't play 4 quarters, or it was something else. We had a bunch of bad performances, bunch of games were not good enough. So average is being nice. So yeah, Melbourne, not good enough. North Melbourne, not good enough. I'll probably put North above Essendon. I feel like I've seen more impressive things from North Melbourne than I have from Essendon. Port Adelaide, obviously not good enough. I'll put them there. Not good enough at all. Richmond, not good enough. Put them there. St Kilda, the only team this season to lose to the West Coast Eagles. Just think about that for a second. Just think about that for a second. This is Cardman's fault. He jinxed it. He did that bet. That's why they lost. I would put them here, but the ladder position is better than that. I'll put them subpar. I think they're around the Carlton category. They're just not even average. Just not that good. Sydney, not good enough. I know they got smashed in 2 grand finals. I know they had injuries as well. So those are 2 factors right there. Confidence is low, plus you're missing players through parts of the season. But there's no excuse. They've got a better list than where they are. So I'd even leave them there because their standards are higher than all of these. Their standards are higher than all of these teams here. You could debate maybe Port Adelaide. Melbourne have been on the downfall for a few years now anyway. But based on their standards, considering where they are, even though they're above most of all of these teams, I think I'd put them even. I think they've had, in terms of standards, they've had a worse season than all of these teams. West Coast, we'll leave to last. Western Bulldogs. They're between here and there. If they make the 8, average. If they make the 8, average. If they don't make the 8, not good enough. I think Gold Coast will win. So if Gold Coast lose, then both of these will be an average. So remember that. Delete club. Go away. One win all season? How dare you? You beat St Kilda, so that doesn't count. That doesn't count. You got no wins. 0. Zilch. Nada. Goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're